Oakland. Hey YouTube, well I'm back. Didn't think I'd be back so quickly, but an interesting thing happened. ShotSpotter President Ralph Clark came in to comment about my video, saying I present an unfair portrayal of ShotSpotter. Well, funny, I found it unfair that I had to make a video to get his attention, despite calling and emailing his company many times a week since July. This should show you how well-oiled their PR department is. The video on my tiny channel got their full attention. Amazing. That makes it even more important to pass this on and comment to get their attention. Call them. I was just looking for answers, and since they shut me out, I've made it my duty to bring awareness of the fact that they don't answer. Since they had their chance to answer and didn't, I will not go away until they tell me how they can violate our Fourth Amendment right to privacy. Let's look at one of the many interesting comments from Ralph Clark. He says, "We can never take the front seat credit for the reduction in violence." Well, Ralph, sorry, but you do all the time. In fact, let's look at your Twitter feed from October 10th. It promotes an article that James Bedlock and Lydia Barrett also promote on their Twitter feeds. James uses this headline, 18% reduction in shots fired since ShotSpotter launched in Milwaukee. Well, that is taking front seat credit. How can you tell me it doesn't? Are you going to try and play semantics with me? Or as I call it, psychosemantics? By saying this isn't front seat credit? Well, maybe you're right. You're not in the front seat. You're driving the car. You put this on social media the very day it was posted and take credit for an estimate of not violence, not homicides, not arrests, but shots fired. Well, Ralph, maybe this just means the criminals in Milwaukee are getting better aim. Can you guys not help yourselves over there? You're clearly misinforming me. How can you expect me to believe anything you say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Please don't tell me something, a lie, that I can easily disprove. You say not a fair portrayal, but I use your words to portray you. Not sure if I can be any more clear. If you don't like me using the word propaganda, stop using it. Maybe I'll break down propaganda for you in an upcoming video. Okay. The article ShotSpotter promotes links to this article that I broke down in my other video. In my opinion, it clearly states that the witnesses were at least as much of a help or bigger help than ShotSpotter. Yet ShotSpotter is the one getting the headlines. I think if there are no witnesses, the police would be picking up shell casings and knocking on doors. So maybe, in the middle of the afternoon, and with 15 gunshots, there were no calls to the police. Fine. If that's true. Then the only credit that should be the only credit ShotSpotter should get. Not a headline and praise. Let's really think. What was more helpful? And if it weren't for the headline, what would you think? Why do you think they chose this headline? Reading the article, I might have written a headline like this. Then we'll see how it's almost like a game of telephone. How the message gets twisted. Let's look at this guy who now writes an article that exaggerates the help of ShotSpotter by saying how great ShotSpotter is by nabbing bad guys, with a link to the headline, but no mention of the witness's help or the anonymous tip. And then to top it off, he adds, an estimate from the police chief. Presto! Woohoo! ShotSpotter now has a soundbite and now can take front seat credit for this whitewashed article by promoting it on their social media. Well, Ralph Clark says he doesn't do this. Again, you can decide for yourself. Also, you should decide for yourself if ShotSpotter should take credit at all for any type of reduction of any violence, if you can find any. But they do all rush to their Twitter account to list estimated stats for Milwaukee. Why doesn't Ralph's Twitter look like this? Okay, a little bit of levity. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. But seriously, I did find the actual report. Why isn't there any talk of this on the ShotSpotter website? Well, you see, there's a 6% increase in homicides from 2011 to 2012. I'm pretty sure ShotSpotter started in 2011. If I'm wrong, I can be corrected. What else did we see from 2011 to 2012? Increase in firearms used in homicides. Wow, that's an over 25% increase. And these are the sections with ShotSpotter. Is this an 18% reduction? Do I need to go to Twitter every time I see stuff like this? ShotSpotter said he's seeing an increase in gun-related homicides. Oakland, Minneapolis, and Milwaukee, all with higher homicide rates. Well, would it be the same thing? Not really, because, I'm using actual stats, not estimates. Okay, so you're saying, well, this was from last year. What about this year?
Statistics are in, and they confirm it's been a violent summer here in the Milwaukee area.
Yeah, Crystal Kastner outside the Police Administration building with more on these numbers. She's going to break them down for us. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. When it seems like we're hearing about almost a shooting nearly every night this summer, and at least seemed like a very violent summer, well, now those statistics are in, so we can take a look at exactly what happened. According to that report that was released last night, the number of homicides this summer compared to those last summer are very different. Those numbers are extremely different. The summer of 2012, there were 24 homicides. That's compared to 38 this summer.
Interesting. Remember, they all went to their Twitter and promoted the fact that there was an 18% decrease. But it doesn't seem like that is actually the fact. Well, what does Chief Edward Flynn, have to say in this news report on September 6th?
We've got families out there that cannot live a recognizably American life because they're as afraid of violence as people are in neighborhoods in third world countries. There's too much gunfire.
So I'm still trying to show you how ShotSpotter is using propaganda and how they manipulate all the facts. Please put a comment down. Please call ShotSpotter and ask them your own questions. I have more to come. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.